Hello everyone. I miss seeing you all at the doorway, at dismissal, at arrivals, the little chats that we used to have when you dropped off your children and picked them up. So I'm going to connect to you weekly with sending you a little snapshot of what's going on in all the classrooms and just give you the news of the week at Chabad. Of course, always feel free to pick up the phone and call, and I'll still try to catch you out on the sidewalk whenever I can. This week was Parshas Noach, and Parshas Noach was just full of so many different learning opportunities for every age group, and it was fascinating going from class to class and watching what was going on. In the toddler classroom, the sensory tables were set up with the water and the sand, and the children were submerging animals into the water side and then over to the sand side and feeling the grittiness of the sand and mixing sometimes the water and the sand together, as toddlers tend to do. Moving up to pre-nursery, the children are exploring rainbows together, such a fun concept in Parshas Noach, and they created a textured rainbow mural to hang in their classroom and had opportunities to figure out which color comes next and what's the order of the rainbow. Nursery class. This was a great week to talk about elections. They took a poll to see which animal they're going to have for the year, and the bird won, and they're going to be having parakeets in their classroom. A brand new 5 foot tall cage was delivered, and the children put it all together, and next week they'll be walking to the pet shop and bringing their parakeets back to school. Pre-K, the children created tevas with many different mediums and discovered different skills that they needed in every area. For instance, in the Hollow Block Center, they needed to use more strength, and they were able to build a 3D teva that they crawled into. Whereas at the paper table, they needed to be a lot more defined with their handiwork and create a teva that was 3D using a lot of tape and glue and staples. And then they compared the different tevas, one to the other. Great news! We are going to start having Rabbi Chaim weekly doing our Shabbat program that the children look forward to all week long. We're going to do it outside, socially distanced, each class in their own pod, and Rabbi Chaim will have his mask and his mic and his speakers, so he'll be far enough from the children, yet close enough that we can participate and have that weekly incredible Shabbat program that we look forward to. And lastly, as we try to connect to parents in creative ways, I encourage you to check in on your Brightwell app daily for any information that needs to go out, as well as photos and little videos of what's going on in your child's classroom. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.